5, which is Let's Play a Video Game. Really good episode. I've really enjoyed doing this episode today. Last part of the episode was far too long. We did it for over 30 minutes. We talked about how Call of Duty and FIFA changed the face of gaming forever. In part 2 of today's video, we talked about how my love for gaming began, and in the first part that you guys saw was just me opening the episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. You can leave a question, comments, queries down in the comment section below, or take the conversation onto Twitter at DJ Bagpuss 1998, and also use both my hashtags DJ Bagpuss Show, capital D, capital B, capital S, and Bagpuss Uncut, capital B, capital U on that one. Just a quickie, this is going to be the last episode of the DJ Bagpuss Show. This series is going to be in parts. From episode 6 onwards, it's just going to be one long video. So if you guys enjoy that, let me know. If you want to see it back in parts, then let me know. But what I'm doing for the remaining episodes will be, it will make sense when it's all in one video rather than being in different parts and different segments. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and we are going to finish on Q&A with the DJ like we normally do. But we only have 2 questions that has been submitted in by one listener, because this week, as this is a video game episode, it would be stupid not to play some kind of game. And I've got a quiz that I found on a website, which is the ultimate Call of Duty quiz. So as you'll see, this is going to be titled the ultimate Call of Duty quiz on Q&A with a DJ. So I'm going to answer the question that was submitted in by a listener, and then we're going to play the quiz, and then the episode will end after that. So please, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and also give it your appreciation if you want. But obviously, we have a question sent in by a listener. Now, this person has featured on the DJ Bagpuss Show earlier. She was on my very first Q&A with the DJ, and she asked me a gaming question. You may remember a person called Jennifer Young. Now, she sent me in a question ages ago, which was, what was your first video game console and what games did you play on it? She had a Sony Mega Drive and still plays on it occasionally. Because I was doing a gaming episode, I got in touch with her and asked her if she wanted me to send in another gaming question, as she sent in a gaming question earlier in the series, and she has done that. So her first question that she has sent me is, what upcoming game releases are you most looking forward to? So, I mean, for the year 2017, there are some amazing video games coming out. You know, you've got the likes of Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out in November 2017. That looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the first Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar games are always just so amazing, and I absolutely, you know, really enjoyed the very first Red Dead Redemption, and the fact that they've been working on GTA 5 and they've showed us just the possibilities that they can go to when they made the first Grand Theft Auto 5 and then imported it onto the next gen. You know, they've showed us that the technology that they have and the possibilities they have are absolutely endless. So it's going to just look absolutely beautiful on Xbox One, and it's going to be a really interesting and fun tale. I definitely think Red Dead Redemption is going to live up, you know, the sequel's definitely going to live up to the hype and the greatness of the original. Looking forward to the Friday the 13th video game that is going to be coming out next month. It's been in the works for ages now, but it keeps getting delayed. It just looks brutal, you know, back to old standard, you know, roots horror games, you know, the horror games of the early 90s, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, you know, that were brutal, that were bloody, that really kind of are a throwback to the horror games of old. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which is the sequel to South Park: The Stick of Truth. I'm a huge South Park fan. I absolutely love South Park. Just thinking of the name, The Fractured Butthole, just makes me laugh. It was meant to come out in March, but then it's been another game that's been delayed. I'm guessing they're working on it to try and make it even better. And to be fair, when games are delayed, it kind of can be more of a positive than a negative, because it means that they're not satisfied with the product that they have at the minute, so they're going to keep trying and going until they've got a really good sounding game. So I'm interested. I'm really interested. I'm looking forward to The Fractured Butthole. Stick of Truth was absolutely hilarious. What they did, the offensive places they went to, it was just one of the most hilarious games I've ever seen, and I'm really looking forward to that one. And of course, I'm looking forward to, you know, FIFA 18, and as I spoke in part 3, Call of Duty World War 2, which I'm really excited about. So thank you very much for that first question, Jennifer. Hope you're enjoying the series so far and look forward to the episodes to come. You've also sent me another game related question, and that is, do you think virtual reality gaming is the future or just a passing phase? Obviously, I spoke about in part 2 how, gaming as technology, and as it advances, it's constantly changing. As technology advances, gaming kind of, adapts and changes to itself to compensate with the advances we have in technology. So yeah, I certainly believe that it will be the future of gaming, but I also think it's going to get better and better and better. So we start with virtual reality, and then we're going to possibly be able to do like even amazing things in the future. With what we can do now, we might have the chance to actually go in a video game, or be actually starring in our own one, go into a virtual reality, but actually you physically see us in the virtual reality rather than being a character in virtual reality. I don't think it's a phase. I think it's here to stay, definitely. It's been amazing on the PlayStation, and obviously with Project Scorpio around the corner, it's gonna get even more of a huge public response when people get their hands on Project Scorpio. And it kind of links in with 4K and ultra high definition and VR. Everything is kind of linking round, but I do certainly think that technology is advancing and the possibilities are endless, and I think it's only going to get better and better and better, certainly as we progress and go forward. So yeah, I don't think it's a phase. I think it is the future, but I think we're going to get stuff that's even better than virtual reality in the future. I'm very confident about that. I'm actually quite sure that is what we're going to be seeing in the future. But thank you very much for that question and your question before, Jennifer. As I said, hope you're enjoying the series so far. Hope you've enjoyed the episode so far and the episodes to come as well. But as this is a video game episode, we're going to be playing a game, and I have the ultimate Call of Duty quiz. Now, I've said I've played every single Call of Duty game. I've been with the Call of Duty series for a long time, so I should know my stuff. But so we're going to put that to the test. I'm on a website called quotev.com, and they have an ultimate Call of Duty quiz, and there's 23 questions, and I'm going to make a little bit of a bet with you guys. I'm going to say I can get 15 questions or over. If I get under 15 questions, then in the next episode of Bagpuss Uncut, I will do a forfeit in terms of having to be punished for not knowing my stuff on Call of Duty. You don't know what the forfeit's going to be, and I won't reveal the forfeit, but in my next episode of Bagpuss Uncut, which will be at the end of May, I will be doing that forfeit in the video. It depends what it is. I'm not quite sure what it will be, but that is only if I get under 15. So I'll put up on screen the questions, and then I'll put up my final result as I've got it on my phone. But yeah, hopefully this is just a bit of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy me doing this quiz, and if you know the Call of Duty Call of Duty, you know your stuff, get involved with the quiz as well. You can play along at home or wherever you're watching it, and hope you guys enjoy the ultimate Call of Duty quiz. You'll see the questions, I'll put them up on screen, and I'll put my result at the end as well. So, the first question of how well do you know Call of Duty is, when was the first COD released? 2008, 1998, 2003, or 2000. Now, I actually gave this away in part 3 of today's video. I know when it was released. The first Call of Duty was released in 2003. That's when Infinity Ward parted with Medal of Honor and the EA, and they went to make their own game, and that first Call of Duty came out in 2003. Okay, question 2. Which of the following names is not a Call of Duty character? So this is in relation to the campaign in Call of Duty. So you've got Corporal Henry Blackburn, Frank Woods, Yuri Nikitin, or Sergeant John Davis, or Ghost. Now, Ghost is a character. He's in the Modern Warfare series. Yuri is in Black Ops, as is Frank Woods. I'm not sure whether it's Corporal Henry Blackburn or Sergeant John Davis. I think there was a Henry Blackburn in the early years of Call of Duty. I don't remember a Sergeant John Davis. So I'm going to go with Sergeant John Davis, question 2, that is going to be my answer, Sergeant John Davis. Okay, question 3. Call of Duty 3 was developed by Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer Games, or EA? Yeah, I know this one for a fact. I spoke about it in part 3. Call of Duty 3 was the first game to be developed by Treyarch. So I'm going to go for Treyarch on number 3. Question 4. Which COD takes place in the 60s? Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 2, or World at War? Now, the 60s was all about the Cold War. It was all about, the Kennedy assassination and what he got up to. And because of zombies and 5 and the Cold War taking place in the 60s, that is Black Ops. Black Ops 1 is the first Call of Duty that takes place in the 60s. Modern Warfare 2 takes place in the present day, so 2009. Call of Duty 2 takes place in World War II in 1939, and World War, I think, takes place in the 60s. I actually think it's the 70s or the 80s. I don't think it's the 60s. I'm pretty sure it's Black Ops. So I'm going to go with Black Ops 1 for that one. Okay, question 5. Which one of these is not really a map from Black Ops? Hanovera, Cracked, Nuketown, Salvage. Hanovera is a map, I remember playing that, so is Cracked, and Nuketown is the infamous map that everyone knows if they play Call of Duty. So I'm going to go with Salvage. Salvage, I don't think, is a map which is on Black Ops 1. Okay, question 6. The first Modern Warfare is developed by Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer Games, or EA? Pretty self-explanatory. Treyarch did Black Ops, World at War, Call of Duty 3, Sledgehammer Games, Modern Warfare 3, Advanced Warfare, and now World at War 2. EA have not made a single Call of Duty game. It's quite simple. Infinity Ward made the first Modern Warfare. They are part of the Modern Warfare series. Question 7. Which one of these zombie mode maps are fake? Call of the Dead, Kino de Toten, Jungle, Moon, Shino Numa, and Verrucht. Call of the Dead is a really good zombie map that has got George A. Romero, who is the movie director. He's starring his own zombie movie, and the props and the people actually turn into zombies. Kino de Toten is set in the 60s cinema. Jungle, I'm not actually sure. I think Jungle is actually a multiplayer map. Moon is on Black Ops 1. Shino Numa was on World at War and brought forward. And I think Verrucht also was a zombie map. So I'm going to go, I think Jungle isn't a zombies map. I think it's a multiplayer map. I don't think it's a zombies map. Question 8. Which was the first Call of Duty that had zombies mode? Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, World at War. As I said in part 3 of today's video, I made this quiz. World at War was infamous because it was not only the darkest and most violent Call of Duty game to date, but it introduced the Nazi zombies mode, which was one of the most addictive things in games. So I'm going to go World at War. I definitely know that one. Question 9 out of 23. Which gun is in World at War? PP90M1, MP40, M16. Now, the PP90M1 came in Modern Warfare 3. The M16 came in Black Ops 1, because I remember using that on Kino de Toten. I'm going to say the MP40 because it was around the era of World at War, 70s, 80s, the MP40. And I remember using the MP40 in World at War on a zombies map. So I'm going to go with the MP40. Where is John Price from? United States, Great Britain, Russia, Germany. Oh, this is a tough one, actually. He's not German. He's not Russian. I don't think he's English. Is he English? Or I think he's actually American. I think he's American. Yeah, I think John Price is an American soldier. So I'm going to go with that one. Question 11. Which one of these lesser known Call of Duties are fake? Hour of Heroes, Call of Duty Big Red One, Road to Victory, World at War, Final Fronts. I think it's Hour of Heroes. Call of Duty Big Red One, I remember. Road to Victory was a PlayStation portable Call of Duty game. And World at War, I think there was a World at War game called Final Front. So I'm going to go with Hour of Heroes. Question 12. Which is not a real kill streak? Attack Dogs, RCXD, Tank, Nuke. Attack Dogs are in Black Ops 1. RCXD has been in many and multiple Call of Duties. The Nuke is the game-ending kill streak which everyone just rages about if anyone manages to get that in the Modern Warfare series. So I'm pretty sure it's the Tank. Okay, picture here. Who is this man? Alexei Burdin, General Shepard, Joseph Allen, Vladimir Makarov. We all know who that is. That is Makarov from the Modern Warfare series. We all know who this man is. He is the man that basically starts and introduces World War III, Modern Warfare 2, and is the main antagonist in Modern Warfare 3. Makarov is that man. Which of these CODs came first? Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Black Ops. COD 2 came out in 2005, Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009, World at War came out in 2008, Black Ops came out in 2010, COD 2 is the first one. What is the sixth Call of Duty? Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Modern Warfare. So, Call of Duty 1, 2, Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2 is the sixth Call of Duty. This is the cover for which COD? Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, COD 3, Modern Warfare. We all know what that cover is. That is at the cover for the highly anticipated game, Modern Warfare 2. Which of these CODs do not take place in World War 2? The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. Well, the first three Call of Duties all take place in World War 2. World at War also takes place in the late World War 2 and also goes into the 50s and the 60s. The fourth one is Modern Warfare, which is set in the present day. So, I think it's the fourth one, Modern Warfare 1. In which COD was Victor Reznov not in? He's played by Gary Oldman, by the way, the guy that was in Batman and been in loads of films. He's the voice of Victor Reznov. Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, World at War. Reznov's in World at War, he's in Black Ops, he's not in Modern Warfare 3. What is John McTavish's nickname? Johnny Wolf Grease Soap. I remember this. If you've played the Modern Warfare series, you'll remember who Soap is, because he's a man that you have to infiltrate as part of Makarov's team in the infamous mission No Russian, which is a very controversial mission, but it is Soap. He's also in Modern Warfare 3. When did Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare come out? 2007, 2011, 2010, 2009. It is certainly, it's 2007, which is when the first Modern Warfare came out. Yeah, it's Modern Warfare 1 came out in 2007. Question 21. Which of these zombies mode guns are fake? Ray gun, thunder gun, stun gun, winter's hail, Wonder Waffle. Now, the ray gun has always been part of Black Ops. I remember it for as long as I remember. So was the thunder gun in Black Ops. The winter's hail is in Black Ops 2. Yeah, it's in Black Ops 2 as part of the staffs that you make on Origins. And the Wonder Waffle is in World at War and Black Ops as well. So I think it's the stun gun. I don't ever remember it being in a weapon in Zombies. Question 22. Who is the announcer in Nazi Zombies? Sally Maxis, Mary Maxis, Samantha Maxis. Now, because I've done all the Easter eggs, I did the Maxis story and I remember all about the Maxis story. So I think it's Samantha, because I remember one of the achievements for the Easter eggs is save Samantha right at the end of Black Ops 2. So I think it's Samantha Maxis. Finally, question 23. How is someone revived in COD Zombies? They're injected with a syringe, defibrillation, CPR, health potions, and 1-up mushrooms. They are injected with a syringe because, you know, when your friends go down or you go down, you see a syringe just come. You're on the floor, a syringe comes into your body, and it injects you, and you're safe. So, they are injected with a syringe. Now we get to see where I rank. So, here is the results. I don't usually play games that aim for me, but when I do, I prefer Black Ops is the meme. I got 91%. I answered 21 out of 23 questions correctly, which actually That's pretty decent. I only got 2 wrong. I bet I got price or something like that wrong. But that's, yeah, I'll take that. 91% COD Pro. I mean, I've been playing COD, for like 7-8 years. I should do quite well with that. Just a bit of fun to do a quiz as we've done a gaming video, but that is it for the end of the DJ Bagpuss Show episode 5. Hope you've really enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. You can leave your questions, comments, queries, talk all about gaming, all that good stuff like that. Leave them in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter at DJ Bagpuss 1998, and also use the hashtag DJ Bagpuss Show, capital D, capital B, capital S, and also use my other hashtag Bagpuss Uncut, capital B, capital U as well. You can also send me any messages regarding games, tell me your memories, tell me anything like that if you choose. But that is it. Next week we'll be talking about school and doing a very special episode on my school days and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that. Check out other episodes of the DJ Bagpuss Show. I'll leave a link to that in the description, and Bagpuss Uncut as well. And if you haven't already, please like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. This is DJ Bagpuss signing out, and I shall speak to you very, very soon. Keep gaming away, and hope you enjoy the episode as well. The game is now over. See you very soon.